Everyone, this is Mel Gabby. So just a thank you to all the subscribers who've come to my channel, who watch my videos, take part in the 30-day programs and support the page. Very much appreciated. It's this channel started off as me just having a chance a couple of years ago to do some podcasts and explore a lot of the topics that I'm really passionate about. But like a lot of creative projects, they evolve over time as we grow in what we do and the things that we get interested in. So, of course, that was a few years ago when I was doing the podcast and I was traveling around mostly in the UK, but bought my campervan last year and so created the campervan series. And then in the last 6 months, I've created the 30-day programs that links to a lot of the psychology that I use when I'm working with people to help them change, grow, thrive and even transform. So it contains all those different facets in this one YouTube channel. So for some people, you might like just the campervan adventures and the others like the reflections where I go deeper on the topics, or for others, they like the 30-day programs. So it's grown, but today I wanted to bring in this idea of the new playlist that I'm going to do and the new YouTube page that I'm going to be building, which will be called Changing Spaces Through the Lens. And it's going to be a living archive of how about travel, about changing spaces, and about stories and the people that I meet, and all sorts of deep sort of thinking and ideas that come to me while I'm on that journey. And it's hard to predict what that will look like because every time I travel, I explore and find out different things. So you'll find all my current and past programs here, but it's also about finding more about heritage journeys, explorations, about abundance and freedom and reflections for the future. So it's all one journey and it's all changing spaces through those different lenses. And when I talk about lenses, it means things on different levels, really, like the lenses that I look through in terms of I can see the world through the glasses that I wear, or the lenses of the spiritual lens that I look through at life, or the psychology lens, or the philosophical lens, as well as the camera lens of when I'm out there with my video, taking pictures and making little videos of the trips that I go on. So this is just to sort of flag that up, that the channel is constantly changing and evolving, and it'd be great to have more people involved. I'm also looking at putting together a Patreon channel so that people who want to be closer to the journey and get involved and either get involved in the workshops that I run in relation to the 30-day programs or the Q&A sessions that I do. It's a space that is easier to do that, and it's more personal, whereas YouTube clearly is out there and everyone can see when I'm doing something on there. So at the moment, I'm working on this week, the 7-day challenge. It goes live tonight on day 1. I did an introduction to it yesterday, and I'm also seeing this as a bridge towards my next trip, which starts next week. From the 10th of September, I'll be making my way up, starting in London, going up the East Coast towards Scotland. And I'm going to do a separate video on why Scotland and what that means to me. And some of the other things that I'll be producing in that time. So look out for the videos, why Scotland, travelers are changing space through the lens, and what I hope to find, and then how that connects with the topics of this 7-day challenge, which is around empowerment, getting small wins, shifting the states, gratitude in action, pausing, playing curiosity, and rest. So it'd be great to see you all on the channel this week. You can join us live, or you can watch the replays. And if you do want to access the workbook that goes along with the 7-day challenge, and eventually when I create the workbook for the 30-day challenge, then do pop me an email and I'll send that with the ebook on affirmations and the check sheet to see where you're at, so you can score how you feel before you start any challenge, the 7-day or the 30-day, and how you feel at the end of the week, and then at the end of either 7 or 30 days. It's a great way to monitor your own progress. Anyway, leave me a comment, let me know what you like, what aspects of the channel that you like, what you'd like to see more of, and stay tuned, because hopefully if I get signals, which I've struggled with a bit when I went to Wales, I'll be doing some lives as well, and going back to my roots, actually, because my family, my mum is Scottish, and so I'll tell you more about that in the next video. So keep watching.